This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hey, I'm Richard from Complete Sports Management, and I'm here with Coach Joe at Camberwell Sports Ground, where the Camberwell Sharks have fallen by 114 points to the Panthers. Coach, what are your point of emphasis to the boys?
Just about how to play against a bigger body team. They were pretty big, and talking to Chops, the other coach, he said that they're not even that big compared to the competition. So, which is good for us because we're bottom age and we're all skinny. So it will be a good test throughout the year, but it's just getting used to contact. And look, I was the same when I was growing up. I didn't really like it until I filled out a bit, but it's just about getting used to putting your head over it and just winning the ball. And there was a couple of players that did it, and then there were a couple of blokes that didn't. So we had a couple of blokes out, so they'll definitely be pressing for team selection. And the blokes who have not really showed up this week or last week will definitely be scared, I'm sure. But yeah, I thought team emphasis was definitely just playing the way we want to play and not being scared of the opposition. So yeah.
You had a host of changes this week and a shortened bench. How does that affect you on the game?
Just run the legs. So we had two on the bench, and then we lost our fullback and our centre half back, and a couple of back flankers and whatnot. It's just when you get picked to play, you should be ready to play. Yeah. And there was just a couple of blokes who, if you rock up on the 3 p.m. Sunday and you don't really care, it just hurts the rest of the team. Yeah. And look, 100 points shows that if you take your foot off the pedal, it's just not going to be good. Yeah. A couple of blokes played really well, but it's just you can't really complain. If you train Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, play Saturday and Sunday, like you're signing up to do it. Yeah. Like you're not forced to play on the Sunday. Like, so I said that to the boys. I'm like, I understand that you're playing a lot of footy and you're training a lot, but it's just about making it easier. Yeah, fine.
Your vice captain, Lachlan Purcell, had an outstanding game. How do you point out his top plays?
He has a crack. So last week he was one of our better players as well. And the good thing about Lockie is that he always has a dip and he's always first to the ball. And he, if it wasn't for him, it probably would have been a worse scoreline, to be honest. He won about 4 or 5 free kicks, just tackles and just always goes after it. So he's definitely one of the first on the team sheet. Yep. And look, he's still got a lot to improve on, which is good for us. So yeah. Yep.
All right. Thanks for your time, Coach Joe. We're heading over to Shanko, who has Coach Chops of the Surrey Park Panthers.
This is Shankar for Complete Sports Management. I'm here at Camberwell Sports Ground with Chops Lankau, the coach of Surrey Park, the visiting team who just defeated the home team Camberwell Sharks by 154-40. Hi, Chops.
Hi, Senga, how are you?
Oh, good, I am good.
I'm smiling.
Smiling this week.
Yes.
So, a massive win today.
Yeah, look.
So, what do you reckon of the game?
Oh, I love this. It's one of the best grounds in Colts 1. I just love the ground to play footy on. Perfect conditions and two sides which I thought were evenly matched. But I think today we just had one of those days where everything worked. Every player played well. Everything just clicked. It was like, for me as a coach, it was an easy day.
Yeah. So from the point of view of a coach, what do you reckon you had to tell during half time? Because you had an immense start. Yes. I think 5 unanswered goals in the first quarter, and then during halftime you were at maybe 15 to 20 goal lead, 20 point lead. So what was it that you had to tell during halftime?
Yeah, half time was about, we didn't want to just go back into our shells, so we had a nice lead, and I said some sides, like Camberwell's a good side, and I know they've got a lot of bottom age, so I said fitness might tell, so be wary in the third quarter, they might come out and run, so we just need to keep the foot on the accelerator and just keep working really hard. So the way we went about it, I didn't change many positional changes. I just said the people that are in their spots playing well, which is our ruckman Joel May and Josh May, and Dylan Williams on the ball. My centre line was working. My back six were really tight. So I just said, just to make sure that what we were doing in the first half was really good. We just need to keep improving that, and the scoreboard will take care of itself.
Yeah. What about Dylan, Declan, Matthew, and Enong?
And Nong, yeah, all good.
Yeah, all good.
All very
Enong didn't score like he did yet last week, but then he had a terrific game.
He did, a different role today. So we put Josh into the ruck, which actually freed Nong up from playing in the ruck. So he played on the wing most of the day, and his transitional play between forward and back was terrific. So he didn't get many chances on goal. He'd like to run down there and kick some goals, but he's held himself back, and he just shared it around, which is what happened today. Most of them all shared the footy, which is, you share the footy at this level. It just helps in your fitness, and then you have the running players. It brings the whole team together, and that's why we just played really well today.
Well, it was a really good game by the Panthers today. So where are you heading next week?
Next week we have Ashburton at home. So Shank, we're back at Surrey Hills, and we go from there. And we got Ashburton. So I don't know how they've gone so far. I think they lost their first game, but I don't know who they played today. But every game that Colts won is every game. You got to come prepared to play.
All right. Thank you for your time, Chops.
Thank you, Shank.
See you next week.
No worries.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.